15 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. Getting the nod in this one, Spencer Schwellenbach. How about a scouting report on him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And another ball. Inside.
No, that's in.
Ball 3.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the charter member of MLB's 50-50 club, Shohei Ohtani at the plate.
Yeah, such a memorable night when Ohtani officially reached 50-50. He was playing in Miami and just happened to go 6 for 6 with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases.
His 2024 was so impressive. There was a brief moment when this looks like extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double. 1 out. Runner at second. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And that one fouled off.
That's a ball.
That's in there.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Up the middle. Albies over to first in time. 2 away. Here's Muncy to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that'll do it. Leading off, Michael Harris II.
Hut!
The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Ball.
Foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Pages on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Matt Olson up to the plate. Just
Outside
missed.
ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. A solo shot. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back at Truist Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts off the second with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Albies takes it in for the out, and there's 1 down. Here's Betts. In the air, left field. Yastrzemski should have this one. And there are 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Did he go?
Hernandez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to the left. Base hit into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Drake Baldwin. Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Inside corner, that's a strike. And the count 1-2. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball.
Ball.
Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Riley in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball out. Ball high.
And now 2-2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That misses the zone, and it's a full count. Betts out with room to spare, and that's the inning. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
To the right side. Olsen takes it himself and one away in the top of the third. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Andy Pages getting ready to hit.
Ball up.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Ball outside.
Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. As we go to the last of the third. Now in for the Braves, Mike Yastrzemski. Strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. This is Joey Bart. Hernandez on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Freeman under it. And there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Harris now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And he swings through that one. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
No, that's out.
On the ground to short. Bats up with it. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. here in Atlanta. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. That one fouled off.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boogie's.
That's the ball.
Just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. In the air, left field, and just foul. Line drive, short hop to third. Whips it across, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll touch them all. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, strike one. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Grounds one to short. Dubon handles, throws to first, 2 down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2 down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson.
These Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Freeman takes it to the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings through that one for strike 2. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Freeman. The tag, and he's out. And that's the 3rd out. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. All set for the start of the inning. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Mookie Betts down on strikes. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Now a quick throw to first. Hernandez back on a dive. Here's a 1-1. In the dirt, blocked. The 2-1. Runner on the go. Line drive to short and count. They put the tag on him, and that's it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Atl Vs. Takes it in for the out. And the batter now, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That one just misses. And there's 2 away. Mike Yastrzemski up here. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that chance handled, and he's out on the tag. That is the inning. Top 6. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Andy Pages. Schwellenbach back to work. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. And there's one down.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Ohtani at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Hee-haw!
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That misses.
Outside. That's a ball.
2. Fouled off left side. 2-2 down. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Has grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. The batter now will be Will Smith. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. popped up. Dubon moving under it. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Joey Bart. Late swing fouled off.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
No, that missed.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Center fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And that one fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That misses
That's
the
the ball.
zone.
Outside.
Ball 1. The Braves trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Braves.
Down the number 2 hitter, Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Betts. And the inning is over. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Kyle Tucker.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 81, Danny Young.
There's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's Mookie Betts. Tap foul at the plate. And the lefty with the 0-1. Foul ball there. Betts
what you got?
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Battling here as he fouls it away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 2 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's 2 for 2.
That's a ball.
And now it's even up. That one lifted to left. Yastrzemski on his way over. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Set down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
right fielder.
Here's Acuna now, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. There's a swing and a drive. Doesn't have enough. And it's off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. One down, runner at third. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. That one ripped but foul. The tying run at the plate.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Throws to first in time.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And that's the inning. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, for the top of the 8th, Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. High fly ball, right field. And there's one away. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Olsen. 1, 2, 3. Go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the 8th. So out of the plate for Atlanta. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Alex Vesia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tucker ranging back. 1 away. And next for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski. That one outside.
No, that's out.
Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That's in there. That's strike 2. The Dodgers leading by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now it's filled up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here's Joey Bart now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. A two-run blast. And we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Mauricio Dubon, the next to hit. Freeman. And that is the third out of the inning. Back at Truist Park, all set to start the ninth in this one. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here comes Max Muncy. Base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's 4-3.
Waste no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Smith stands in here, takes ball one low. Next offering is fouled back.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. This to center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Tucker stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-1.
Ball.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Swing and he popped it up. And that's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Good eye right there.
That's the ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first in time. Here's Mookie now. 0 for 3 in this one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. So 2 down. Teoscar Hernandez will hit next. And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Cut on and miss, and it's a strikeout. Bottom 9. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson.
Ball.
Hernandez settles under it. And there's one down. Here's Acuna.
Move it off the wall last time.
Edwin Diaz on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save. Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. Braves down to their final out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first.
Popped in the air, left field. And that is the ball game.
Well, Boog, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.
6-3 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.